Generic greetings and welcome back once again to RimWorld. In the previous episode, more power. As you can see, we have a geothermal generator and hopefully that will curb the annoying light flickering problem, if not totally alleviate it. However, I think the best thing to do is still to build more battery storage, which is exactly what I'm going to order now, up to there, just in case we do have a break in the line or this thing gets blown up the first sight of trouble or whatever. So let's just max it out. In this episode I want to produce, hopefully produce anyway, some more maces. We're also going to build more beds here, and then we need to think about maybe sorting this room out, which we can now that we have and flooring. We now have sterile tiles, which we can do that with, and then what I'll do is I'll shift this thing over, and then we'll be able to finish the rest of the room off, and that means that you'll do more research. We've got a sterile tile. It does say sterile tiles with special cleanliness enhancing properties. Extra clean rooms improve outcomes in hospitals and research labs. So there you go. Speaking of research labs, we currently don't have anything in the research queue. So if we go over to research, we've got things like autocanter, precise rifling, multi-barrel weapons, all of that sort of thing. I was going to go for things like where is it? A solar panel we was going to do, well, we have done, but I don't know whether I want to go for things like survival meals. We haven't gone for medicine production, and we do need drug production for that, so I'm going to fire that up. There we are, and you can see we're now getting some more batteries put in as well, which I think we should be alright with. In terms of excess, yeah, there's a lot of excess, which is understandable. So we've still got some tattered stuff on Coyote here. If we go to gear, we can see that it is still the t-shirt problem, and we are actually making a plain leather t-shirt anyway, so there you are. Obviously we've got more production to go through, but let's just change this growing zone over to a strawberry plant, and they'll go ahead and do that. Hopefully we'll have, I think we'll probably have, we need to set all these to work time. There we go. And we need to set probably purple onto hauling level 1. We'll swap those around just to haul this stuff in, although you can see Jill is doing the work for us as well. They're randomly picking stuff up and moving it around, which is excellent. So we're still having to sort this tile out here. You can see it does take some steel and silver there. We do have a minor break risk on Squint, and that is because of Jealous of Land's bedroom once again. Fair enough. And in terms of heat, it is 11 degrees outside, so because it is the 1st of April-May, so it's starting to get there where it's going to be nice and temperate, shall we say. In terms of beer, we are not producing... Oh, we are producing beer. Coyote's on the task. There you go. See, we've got some wort there. I'll go and pick stuff up and move it around and such. These beds are getting made, which is fine. However, we don't have any power, which we will resolve by running some more power cable to the end there. I'm not too sure whether I want to run another cable, run another one up and to the left, perhaps, just in case. I don't think it'll be needed, but it's always useful to have. What I want to do is I want to get some traps around here, I think. So in terms of traps, we need wood, and that means I don't want to go any further with that because we might have a problem with that. These require steel, which we do have, most of it coming from probably the slag heap. There's an unfinished longsword. They've just dumped it there in the corner there, which is not ideal. What I want to do is we can only deconstruct this, but we will build a copy there. So we'll get that deconstructed. We will place... Actually, we'll probably leave that where it is. It looks like drug production has been finished, so I will not bother placing another research task in the queue. I'll wait for them to shift this over, you see. Okay, so Caro's making some meals there. You can see we've got only 12 simple meals, so we need to check to make sure that, yes, we are set to cook fine meal and things like that, so that's fine. Things it looks like they have been hauled, but there is some dirt about because our cleaner, Purple, is well, preoccupied, so I'll change that over. There we are. At least all these are now done, which is fine. You can see some of these are unowned now. There's 4 of them, or 5 of them that are unowned, I think. That's all getting cleaned. There we go. The wort is getting put in the barrels. That's fine. It would be nice if we made some more beer. But I think we probably just need... Well, we just need more of that. And I'm focusing on the... Focusing on the mace. Whoa, they're making uranium maces. Can you not? Okay. Details. Uranium, no. We really don't want that. We'll have them out of... Not plasteel either, please. We'll have them out of steel. Steel will be fine. And wood as well. Wood's fine. Because it does clearly state from the world that they require mace normal quality or better. So yes, let's not make that. I think they will finish that steel mace off. And that's a steel longsword. I think we'll have to crack on with that. Still saying low food. And I don't know why. Is because there's only... Yeah, we've only got one croppage, so we are going to have to hunt for something. So I guess these mega sloths are going to get hunted. There's still a 10% chance for them to kick off, and if they do that, then they're quite a big animal. I'm also going to go over to orders and to harvest, and we'll just say harvest. Basically, just harvest everything. If there's like things around, then we can harvest it. A lot of this might be heal root, but it doesn't really matter. They'll crack on and do that anyway. And having this as strawberry should be fine. In terms of herbal medicine, we've got 194. So I think it's probably best if we... Do we change that over and produce something else? I'm not entirely sure. How much hops do we have? We haven't actually got many hops at all. So that field is fine for the amount of beer that we... I'm going to say beer that we drink, but we don't. We actually trade a lot of it. We've traded more beer than drank... That we drank, I think. I can harvest all of these. You can see we've taken care of one of those mega sloths there. But I think another growing zone would be acceptable and indeed useful. The question is, do we try and put it around rich soil? I don't think so. I don't want them to spend too much time out and about. Mega sloth revenge. So we're going to immediately turn everybody round. Tiri's not running. Oh, that's bad. So there's multiples of them coming in. Right, this is bad. Okay, everybody, call to arms. Get to the front door because Tiri is about to get hurt quite severely. So everybody to there. Get there. Tiri runs straight towards it. So they're going to go round there and take the most really annoying route possible. Let's get a firing line. So anyone that's melee goes to the left. Anybody that's not melee, get yourself in. So there and there. And get in a gun line. Like so. Like that. And there we go. They are fighting. It looks like Tiri can do that. And we will assault it. And there we go. And there's another one on the way. So this shouldn't be too much of a problem. There we go. Okay, that's fine. And we'll let them crack on. Because they're hunters, so it'll just be coup de grace. There we go, and job done. That's always a... Obviously, it's always a disadvantage. Now, it doesn't mean that other animals don't kick off. It just, you know, when a... For example, a cougar, we will hunt that. When, say, a raccoon kicks off, you know, raccoon, give you a nasty nip, you know, whatever, probably some diseases on it and claw you to bits. Either way, if a turkey kicks off, which it actually doesn't have any way of kicking off, but you know what I mean? If something small kicks off, like this rabbit here, if it happened to do so, unless it's the rabbit from Monty Python, I don't think we'll be too bothered. Seems if it's a pig or whatever. But mega sloths, they're quite big. And looks like purple is cleaning up. Why are they cleaning up? Let's go to zone and... Oh, because this... Right, of course. This is technically a home zone because of the cable. Right, okay, fine. What I'm going to do then, in terms of flooring, I'm going to actually place a lot of flooring. Like this. Actually, no, we won't use that flooring. Cancel that, and we'll say slate flooring because we've used slate previously, and the reason for that is because hopefully it will stop the propagation of fire, so we'll do that. And that will hopefully take care. And also it's a nice little way in. And there we are. And we've got a lot of mega sloth meat, as you can clearly see. Good grief. And how much corn? Not as much as I thought. I thought this would have been grown a lot more. 17 degrees outside, so it's pretty much at a nice temperature, which is cool. I'll just double check our mace production. We've only got 3, and that's almost certainly because we're out of everything else. They are making some wooden maces there, and that's fine, I guess. They're making that all the way around. That's good. That's still producing. Alright, another growing area then. I think just around here would be totally acceptable. So orders would be zone, growing zone, and we'll place a growing zone there. That's fine, I think. We might extend it a little bit further to there. And that will be potatoes, I think will be fine. Rice is just too labour intensive, to be honest with you. I don't like to do that. So you can see we've got Rodriguez making wort and put in the fermenting barrels in beer. Or the copper. Actually, it's not a copper, it is a barrel. We've got Coyote making some steel maces. There's still one in the corner there, unfinished steel longsword. The author is Cougar, so eventually they will work on that. Rodriguez is making some stone blocks. We have all of our batteries in there. The high-tech research bench is currently missing out on the components, and that means we're going to have to mine some more, which that shouldn't be too much of a problem. What I'll do is orders. Oh yeah, I can't believe I missed this, by the way. See all this? It's all steel. Well, I say all steel. I don't know how much of it is steel behind the first layer, but it's clearly steel there. Was that granite? No, uranium. That's what I wanted. More mining there. That's fine. There's a little bit there. See, that was hidden. It was sneaky, is what it was. Alright, just checking. I don't want to mine there any further. There's food poisoning for incompetent cook. Let's have a quick look at them. In terms of working, we should really put these on for tasks that they have a passion for. So for cooking, we got level 11, 2. So 11 and level 2. We've got 6, 9, 5, and 5. Well, none of that's stupidly low. Quintilax range weapon, Coyote. Why? That's just because they do, I guess. But that's because I believe. Oh no, they just don't have a ranged weapon for some reason. I'm going to tell them to get a bolt action rifle. There we go. They must have just chosen to pick up that other thing. There's a cold snap, and that's going to kill all the crops. Okay, orders. Right, we need to sort that out. So we'll harvest all of those, and then anybody that can cut plants, change to 1, and get these plants cut sooner rather than later, because otherwise they're just going to die off. Shame about that. Shame. But we are doing that. You see, we've got some botched harvests. Order some more harvests, because some stuff is getting ready. Yeah, there we go. So it's 0 degrees C. It's not too much of a problem yet, but it's when it gets really low. There's a mad hare somewhere in that corner, are there? Okay. Is it only the one? I think it might be. I'll just say hunt then, and we'll probably take care of it. Orders. Mana breakfast 2. Henriette and Cougar. Well, I can understand why Henriette. Ugly environment. Minor pain. Insulted. Okay. Fair enough. So how are we getting on with that? Orders. Harvest. That's fine. So why are they doing that? You know what? Just take care of the hare. For some reason, they do that. If they're getting attacked and they're not drafted, they'll just run off and they're trying to hunt it. There you go, stun it. Pull back and you shoot it then. Or just miss it. I mean, that's fine. There we go. That's dealt with. And now they're going to have to get themselves sorted. So it's not quite the rabbit from Monty Python and the Holy Grail. But you can see they've got a crack. What? It is! It is the Monty Python one. Jaw cracked because of the hare's head and teeth. It's jumped up. I mean, female human, age 47. So what? Statistically 5 and a bit foot and above. Oh. And it's managed to hit them. That's bad. Looks like Coyote and Nicole are fighting. They are having a brawl. I assume there's nothing we can do to stop that. Yeah, they've stopped, and now they're going to go. So Nicole... It's got bruises. Oh, bruise and a bite. Okay, so they're going Mike Tyson on them then. Was it them bitten someone? I can't remember what boxer it was. Anyway, look at that. Bruises, stab scar. No, that's an old one. That's an old wound. That's an interesting one. Okay, so we've got a raid. We have a raid, and they are fairly decently armed. They've got a machine gun, an LMG, a poor LMG though. Sadly, we have Squint out and about right next to them. I'm going to try and head them left, so hopefully they won't see them. But I don't think it's going to matter. Yes, they've seen them. Okay. Oh no, that's just plants down because of the cold. But everybody else is still in about... Right, okay, so this is bad then. What I'm going to do, I'm going to run them up. And I'm going to run them past this way. Because... if I run them straight in that door, they'll... Even though they can't physically see it, they'll class as seeing it. And it means they'll try and go through that. Designate power toggle. Everybody can get up and out of bed. Turn that on. Squint is fast enough to make it. The problem I have is that if I run them down this gauntlet, will they set the traps off? It's a possibility. It is a possibility. And I don't want them to open that door because then it'll be all kinds of bad. I don't know what the correct answer is really. Let's split all these up. We'll make a gun line. So they're trying to follow, and then we want to stay there. Oh, and they went through the door. Right, that's bad then. So they're just going to come through the door then. Okay. So I guess make a line there. Go there, go there, go there. And they're going to come through that door now. Oh no, maybe they're not. Last time that's exactly what happened, but it's not now. And then they're going to try and bash that one open. No, I'm not going to bother taking that. Oh. I wanted that gun because they've got like a UMP or something. There we go. An undraft, but they have been hit. Gunshot, minigun turret. Oh, we're on turret, perfect. But we do have a poor LMG and a heavy SMG. So that's good. Right. So major break risk from Rodriguez there. Obviously, it's intense pain. Most of that is, yeah, whole body food poisoning. Recreationally deprived. We need more variation in recreational activities and I need to enjoy them. Peace Talks quest. Prime Councillor has sent us a message. He wants to talk in a nearby location. Could be a great opportunity to improve relations with their faction and receive gifts. Okay, it's not too far from us. Time left 24 days. How long is that one left? 10 days left. I think we'll do that, and we'll do that sooner rather than later. Yes, I think we will. So, we have lots of poor mood, people injured. We'll need to spend the next couple of days, hopefully... Ooh, is that Rodriguez throwing up on the floor? Yes, but it is 16 degrees, so hopefully it'll just freeze. Yes, you can see lots of plants dying because of the cold. We're aware of that. Harvest, we'll say that. No more to harvest. I think most of them have died off anyway. So we'll go back over to work. We'll change these back to their normal settings, which was that. However, in terms of hauling, we're going to get a couple of people on hauling. Like so. And we've also got an eclipse, which actually makes this place look really pretty. With the frost and such. And there we are. That's a dead rat. It's frozen and won't spoil, so we might as well pick it up. Looks like they're wandering around as well. Do we have enough timber? That's not timber, that's... Ah, yes, we've got more than enough wood to sort these out. We also need to toggle that thing back on. Right, purple. Prioritize doing that, please. Major break wrist on Rodriguez. Yes, that's understandable. And prioritize on getting that sorted as well. Just take quite a while to move around there. You can see the speed difference as well. Yeah, let's see if we're a little quicker on this. Yeah. So we recovered from that quite well, I think. After fighting and stuff, and, well, the internal fighting, and then the mega sloths, and then that there, I mean, it could have gone all kinds of bad, but it didn't, so that's fine. Let's build a copy of that there on the outer wall. You can see Lan is building these, and they are going the right way, luckily. So let's also order then, if we go over to, I think it's in Misk, yes, we go for a pod launcher. We do need a component, but I think we'll put it, where do we need to put this? Probably next to the telescope. I'll put it there. So that's a pod launch. We also need to build a pod. We need one more component. Oh god, look at that, -7. It's really frosty, looks cool. And there is some components over there, however, sadly, not the ones... It's a bit too far away. They're all hauling, yeah. At least a couple of people on hauling. Mainly Purple, whose lot in life seems to be doing all of the jobs that nobody wants, but they never complain about it, Purple. Good lad. Good lad. Right, that'll be the last one there. Those traps are mainly built. Tiri's getting... Is that a duster? It can't be a duster. Purple's in poor mood, see that? What a surprise. And lots of strawberry fans dying because of the cold. Shame. Big shame, but we do have 885 mega sloth meat plus the corn, so it's not too much of a problem. And I think we'll end up trading quite a bit anyway. We'll probably take, when we go and do that peace talks, hopefully we'll take a couple of people in alpacas and basically we'll bring beer. We'll bring beer. Are they going to get that component? They are. Perfect. Lovely. I haven't bothered picking this stuff up because it doesn't. It's steel. Doesn't degrade. Hang on. What are they carrying? Components. Are they only carrying the one? I think they are. There's a lot more there though as well. Oh, there's one more there. Fair enough. We now have starvation as well. That'll be Rodriguez. Almost certainly Rodriguez. Coyote's in bed there. How much do we have? We have 40 medicine, but we also have 201 herbal. So we could probably get rid of that. Because I don't know if we can sell it. Although we might be able to do more when we've got drug making. Drug production, medicine production. Let's see. Let's see if we can do that. So it looks like the pod launcher is now made. So set target fuel level. Set target fuel level to 75. Max distance is 33 tiles. Okay. Oh, we need to fuel it. So we'll need biofuel. So we need to build a biofuel generator, I'm guessing. I'm assuming that's how it works. Let me just check. I'll read it. Pod launchers can launch as a group, but the launchers must be placed adjacent to each other. Ah, so you need a pod for each person, so you put them around like that. I think. I'll check that out before we fire it off. So we'll need a pod launcher. So checking on maces then, we have a total of 9 maces. Poor, exquisite, normal, exquisite. Is that exquisite? Excellent rather than exquisite. So we should be alright. In terms of the flooring, we do need to put some more flooring in here. We'll go for that sterile tile once again, like so. Major break risk Rodriguez again. Recreationally starved once again. Okay, I'm going to put some more recreational stuff in there. Do we put a poker table in? Problem with the poker table is it's the size of it. I'd like to place a billiards table, but we can't. Placing one in here? No, because that's not a recreational area at all. I mean, just a temporary poker table there wouldn't be too bad. What did we make it out of though? Wooden poker table. Yeah, that's fine. Build copies of this, or there. Should really be all the way around. You know, well, one there, one there, one there, one there, ideally, but we don't really have the space for it. So we'll put up and shut up. And another raid. Why another raid? So jump location. It's going to be landing. So squint. Back to there. Same as Tiri. Get in there. And there's the raid. And it's an advanced raid as well. They've got pistols. They've got guns. They've got all sorts of stuff. And rifles. So that's all kinds of bad. It looks like they're heading there straight away. So I'm going to draft everybody once again. Actually, I'll keep Nicole there. I'll bring them in there. You can go there. Tiri, I want you to go to the corner, and Squint to go there and run round once again. And most of those are being built, so that's fine. So, I think we will leave it there. Next episode, we'll go ahead and defend against that raid and then see how far we get on. Hopefully build a poker table and the rest of this, and then we can think about maybe doing pod launching stuff. Or maybe we'll go for this first, because it's right next door. That one, though, we've only got 8 days left, so I'm very... And that's 8 days left. I'm very, aware of that. We'll see how we get on. As always, hope you have enjoyed the video on the series thus far. Thanks very much for watching. Take care. And generic partings.